This is a JCB Lifestyle production. Like and subscribe.
Hello, this is Juleon with the JCB Lifestyle channel, back with another video, and I'm continuing the watch series with the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, and today we're going to figure out what makes this watch so great, why is this Samsung's best watch yet thus far, and if I'm going to continue to wear this on a daily basis. Well, before we get into the video, if you can please like and subscribe this channel and like this video, we appreciate it. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and currently we're at 31 or 32 at the time of this video, and we would appreciate the subscription. Now, let's talk about what I think is Samsung's best watch yet. This is the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Okay, let's open the box and see what's in it. So, very slim box, but the first thing, first thing we're going to see is the watch, which is I pulled out. And then we're going to pull out the charging unit. So, standard charging unit, compatible with, yesteryear's Samsung watch. And then it comes with paperwork, booklets, and that's about it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the specifications. So this is a 47 millimeter watch, and that's the size. Obviously, it has an AMOLED display, and is running Wear OS, the most current version, which is 3. It has 16 gigabytes of internal memory, obviously with GPS. The usage time, Samsung is claiming 40 hours. We're going to get into that a little bit more later on today in this video. It is water resistant, with a max depth of 164 feet. This is the silver colorway with the case, and then it also has hybrid silicone / leather band, which is white in this particular iteration. Dust, water resistant, shock resistance, all the bells and whistles. Multiple sport tracking, accelerometer, barometer, compass, gyro sensor, proximity sensor, temperature sensor, heart rate monitor 24 hours, sleep tracking. The battery capacity is 425 milliamps. And the charging time is a claim of 110 minutes to a full charge with the key wireless charging. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And like I said before, it's an AMOLED display, has a clock display, backlit display. If you can see on the watch, that's its normal color, but in about a minute it's going to darken up, and that's the backlit display. The always on display is also present there, so it never really turns off unless you program it to. And pretty much it's in line with most Samsung watches. So let's get into it. So as you can see, it has two buttons in total. And it has a rotating bezel with this satisfying sound. Beautiful, isn't it? It has loads of watch faces, and you can download other apps like Facer, when you can just change all the faces and change with all your heart out. You can use the touch screen, or you can use the rotating bezel. You can also download apps directly from here, because they have their own Google Store here, Play Store. Oh, sorry. If you swipe up, you can find the apps. So it comes standard with the watches, and here's just the loads of apps you can download directly on this watch with the 16 gigabytes of storage. Me personally, I downloaded Gmail, Calendar, Facer, and YouTube Music, which is a controller. And the colors on this particular watch is just beautiful and stunning. So if you swipe up, you'll access all of the apps, including Samsung Health. Swipe down, you get your full slate of menu, your settings menu, Bluetooth menu, and usually when I get a watch, I go directly to the display. I sharpen up the brightness so I can have a good display when I'm using my watch or when somebody's looking at my watch and admiring it. I always keep the always on display, even though it'll run more battery, and this is what the warning here is saying. I also change it to raise wrist to wake and touch screen to wake. Basically, any point I want to be able to check the time and enjoy my watch while I have it. And I always put the screen time around like either 30 seconds or a minute. For this video, I'm doing it for a minute. You can actually change the font to make it more bold. And then you can also change the font size. Which is weird. But thank you for the feature. So then you can hit the back button to go to each section. All right. Okay, let's talk about the health tracking. So Samsung uses the Samsung Health app. This is just my steps for the day. You can do really good walking exercises. I've done a couple this week, and these are just the full slate of options. You can start tracking all your movements as the multi-sport tracking, as I mentioned earlier. So we go back. Okay. Also, your heart rate monitor, sleep tracking monitor, steps, and then just your general activity. You can also do your measurement of your entire body using your wrist in this app. Weather app, calendar app. You can do a couple blood pressure machine to this, and it'll have your results here. You can record an ECG. You can control your earbuds through this, and this is just one of the many features that this watch has. Now, my experience with this watch, sometimes it's a little laggy whenever I'm just like even hitting the home button. When I go through some of the swipes, sometimes it goes real smooth. Sometimes it bugs a little bit, but nothing to dissuade me from keeping the watch. The watch is pretty heavy, but not too heavy whenever you're making your activities and walking or just doing intense workouts. I don't feel this at all. I really enjoy this leather just hybrid band. I mean, it's leather on the outside, but it's silicone on the inside. And then I like the fact that they've upgraded the bands to where you don't have to make as much effort to pull them out with your fingers. You can just push this little button here and pull it out, and then do the same thing to put it back in, and it snaps on really easy. This pairs very well with my Samsung Galaxy 23 Ultra. So if I go to the health app, this is what it looks like on the phone. As you can see, it mimics the exact same measurements that I had on my watch. All of the robust tracking, water intake. You can even track your medications and your blood oxygen during sleep. Okay, so overall, I think this watch is a 10 out of 10. I don't have many complaints on it. I wish the battery is a little longer. Samsung's been at this for 6 generations doing watches. I think this is the best watch on the market. It looks better than these Apple Ultra, in my opinion, the Apple Watch Ultra, or pretty much any other watch on the market. I do like the Garmin Venue 3. However, having this one in my hand and just feeling the weight of it, it does slightly favor. I do slightly favor the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. It's just a masterpiece. And the price on this at retail was $429, but you can get this on Amazon for a little bit cheaper. I tend to go to eBay to find, or any kind of local, Facebook Marketplace, to get a little bit cheaper, because I don't mind getting used items with proper cleaning. I love this rotating bezel. It's very fast and it feels really good in the hand. I love these back buttons. It's very intuitive and it's really simple. And the power on button, the action button and then you can just swipe on the side to get all your notifications. You can get really good call volume. The microphone is located right here. I don't know if you can see that little sliver here. It also responds to Bixby as well as Hey Google as well. So I would recommend this watch if you're an Android user. But be aware, this is a warning, if you do get this watch and you don't have a Samsung phone, it's not going to be a hindrance, but they do make these watches to be more compatible to their particular platform. I've tried the Google Pixel 8 Pro with this watch and it just didn't feel right to me. So I just got me this phone, the Ultra, and it just feels like, marriage at home. There's some features on here that only respond to a Samsung phone. For instance, the ECG, you cannot use it with another phone other than Samsung. And it'll give you the warning whenever you're putting the watch on. And you try to go to the option to record your ECG. So I experienced that with the Pixel 8 Pro. But overall, this design, it's just a beauty. Well, give me a comment down below if you think that this watch is one of the best on the market. I'm not an Apple hater, but I just do prefer Android items. So if you believe the Apple Watch Ultra is great, go ahead and drop a comment. And this concludes this video. Please like and subscribe this video as we're continuing to build up our subscriptions, and we'll have more videos coming soon. Once again, this is Juleon with the JCB Lifestyle channel.